Jump on your trampoline?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I've done 2 90-minute sets.
What?
Yeah,
No shit.
no shit.
What?
It's a blast.
Are we filming too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you might want to put on your makeup or whatever.
Yeah, I'll have to run to the car real quick and get that.
Yeah, let's do that.
You gonna get your makeup?
Yeah.
Here's my card.
I didn't know we were filming.
It's old fashioned.
Okay. That's hilarious. I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, I haven't been doing it much lately. I'm doing just traditional stand-up lately.
Yeah.
But I'm bringing it back because I've got so much material for it. It's like unlimited amount of material.
So
It's all life experiences doing handyman work.
yeah.
I change my voice a little bit and I do it while I'm jumping continuously.
Yeah, it's gotta be a workout.
It is. It's great. But, if people are staying in their seats and laughing, I can go on forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. The energy.
It's all energy, yeah. And breathing. If you breathe properly, you can go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So I focus on my breathing, especially if it's a 10-minute or longer set. But I've had 2 90-minute marathons.
That's crazy.
And when I got off, I could hardly walk.
I need to
makeup.
ask more questions to people because the things you find out.
Nick, welcome.
Are we
What's your
recording?
last name?
We've been recording.
Who are
Oh,
you?
cool.
That's our
Nick,
thing.
introduce yourself.
That's our thing.
It's like our thing. Like people don't. It's like, oh, we're recording. Yes.
Yeah, so
All right.
introduce yourself. Tell us a
Yeah.
little about yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your comedy and all that.
How can people find you?
Why are you?
How can people find you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Solomon, that pizza was
You can
perfect.
find me. If I gave you my address, you could definitely find me.
I don't want to do that.
No, don't do that.
Do it,
And
yeah,
then you
do
could
it.
just find me. You could pretty much figure my whole thing out, my routine, and you can just follow me and find me anywhere. I'll plug the social media later. Let them get to know me first, and then we'll.
We don't forget.
Yeah, what are we doing, Robert? Why did you have to bring that
Well,
up?
like,
we were
introduce
doing just
yourself.
fine.
Well,
There's no introduction.
Well, who are you?
Because if you plug it in the beginning, then people are not going to remember it. So you gotta.
That's pretty cool.
My name is Nick Devlin. What do you guys think about that name? Is it a good name?
I'm sure you get lots of.
I was trying to figure out if that's a good name or not. I don't think it
Is that
is.
your real
Why
name?
would you say that?
It's a very plain Jane name.
Devlin?
Plain Jane?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. It's like a devil in it.
Nick Devlin is pretty cool. What are you talking about?
I'm an open micer in Austin, Texas. I think that would
We're
be the
all
best
are.
way to describe myself. I've done shows. That's what I've done shows. I've done a couple paid gigs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's been,
Hey, we're all students.
yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm
You
from-
can't tell from the.
I can see that, but it doesn't mean shit.
Oh, we're filming too.
So you're not from New England,
So-
are you?
Just trying to think
Yeah.
about the audience perspective. I'm from New England. I'm from Massachusetts.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We've never had anybody from New
Yeah.
England.
I lived in-
Masshole.
I lived all around New England. I've lived in different places in Massachusetts and New Hampshire.
Oh, New Hampshire's nice.
Nice.
And New Hampshire's a great place. I'm gonna be up there probably in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Hope.
Nice. The cold.
Dude, it's cold here right now too, though. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
pretty cold.
if it's gonna be if it's gonna be 50, I'm like, it might as well just be freezing, because then
Yeah.
you get the beauty of the snow. That's the way I think of it.
Seen enough.
Yeah. Austin is
I'm a
not.
kinetic cunt, so.
Oh, he's a kinetic hunt. Yeah, I kind of got that kinetic hunt
Where are you
energy.
from?
yeah.
From him? Yeah, he was like, yeah.
Bless you.
He didn't tell me where he was from. That's the
Bless you.
that's the main way to know someone's from Connecticut is to never mention where they're from.
'Cause we don't want you to go there. It's a trap. Don't go to Connecticut. Unless you're old, rich, and white, ain't nothing to do but get in trouble.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what's in Connecticut, and I've been there a lot of times.
Mystic Seaport, that's where I grew up. Basically.
WWE is there.
Okay.
That too.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
What? The headquarters?
Yeah.
Hartford.
Oh, really?
Hartford,
In
yeah.
Hartford? Oh, I live
Yeah.
near Hartford.
Yeah, they're right on 95. Can you pass by?
No
can
shit. Oh,
see
you mean
the big headquarters.
91?
Is there still Hartford Insurance Company?
91 is the highway that goes-
I-95.
95 is on the other side of the state. Or 95 is in Massachusetts.
We're talking about Connecticut.
Yeah, but 95 isn't in Connecticut. It's in only
Yeah, that's where it goes
Massachusetts.
from.
Oh no! You're right. It goes on. Then it cuts to the bottom of Connecticut.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it goes to like New York. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. That's
Always
funny.
traffic.
But it doesn't go through Hartford though.
It does.
That's what I was thinking of. No, 95 doesn't. 95 goes to New Haven from Rhode Island, and 91 goes from Springfield down through Hartford.
I flunked geography, but you can keep talking about geography.
Robert, you've been to Connecticut, right?
Yeah, probably.
I'm a map nerd. I don't know if I told you guys that.
Yeah.
But
You do a lot of hiking too, right?
Yeah, I've done more than most people. Yeah. Did some long distance backpacking trips.
Solo?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, like you spend most of the time, like in terms of like hiking, a lot of it's solo. But in terms of camping at night, I think it's pretty. If you wanted to camp with people every night, like on the trails that I did, you definitely could because there's enough people out there.
Okay.
And you pass people all day too, but it's really spaced out. You're on a long trail. But I like to camp alone though. Like because when you get the opportunity to just be in complete solitude by yourself in the woods, some people hate the idea of it, but I love it. I'm already like this close. Like I'm with people all the time in real life.
Right.
It's obviously like so. It's like half and half for me because I like the people I was with a lot, but then people would think I didn't like them or something because they'd be like, "Why is he camping alone?" Like I would go to another spot, and I'm like,
Yeah,
just
it's
like-
just one time you just want to be by yourself.
I like it. I can jerk off.
Looking for a place to shoot
That's a
myself.
big part of it. If you did want to shoot yourself, I would recommend doing it alone versus
In the camp.
you just
Traumatizing
That's
the
a
in the
whole,
morning,
5-year-old
boom.
birthday party,
traumatizing the whole
Like,
camp.
You could be in the city and hear a gunshot and be like, "Huh, that could be a lot."
Hey
of
kids,
things."
look at this.
Especially in New York.
And you're just in the middle of the woods and there's only 4 people. You hear a gunshot. It's a little concerning.
Just one.
There's at least one person dead.
I'm trying to get these two to. Robert went on a hike with me. We're trying to get Milky too.
You won't hike?
No, it wasn't a hike.
I
It
did
was
go
just
on
a
hike.
trail.
Just went on a little trail hike with him.
The Sculpture Falls.
It's a Sculpture Falls. That's a hike.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool hike.
It's a hike. And
But he didn't even know. I told him you need a hiking stick.
He had
I
one.
offered to rip one off a tree and hand it to him. And he hit the dirt. He fell.
yeah,
I did because I was holding a cup.
Right,
Of
but if
coffee
you
in
had your
my
hiking
hand.
stick, you'd have been okay.
I hike in that conserve all the time. Not all the time, but I've done it probably more than anywhere else.
But
No, it's the rocks are amazing.
Sculptured Falls in the spring is like full on.
Water.
Like you'll go there, there'll be 60, 100 people there swimming. Yeah, it's like you can jump in from the upper ledge. It's like 5-6 feet deep. Like there's parts where I can't stand.
In the
Yeah.
spring.
But then it's just the climate in Texas. Like that's how it works. It's like all the water pulls up in the spring and then it completely dries out in like 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I went.
Better get
Yeah,
in.
it was sad when I went back. Like I
There
went
was
back in
no water.
July. I didn't know how if there's gonna be water there still or not.
We went there, but
very little water.
yeah. On the falls there was no water. On the stones there was no water.
Yeah, I
But
don't know.
underneath there was like a little puddles of it, few puddles.
It's coming back. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it might fully dry out like by August, and then it starts like we get the first rains again, and it starts to. But it is incredible how it fills up and it stays there.
And it's so close to downtown, man. That's like right
Yeah.
there.
So I'm assuming, or do you guys know where you parked when you went there?
It was like close to the highway.
Was it in like a residential neighborhood by any
No,
chance?
no.
Oh, I know. You guys was
Oh,
it like 2.5 miles to get there?
Yeah,
Like-
probably about right.
Yeah.
Kind of decently long hike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went. That's the way that I went the first time. Like you follow like you kind of like follow the creek the whole way.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. There's the shortest way is you like park in this neighborhood. It's like a nice neighborhood, but you
Okay.
can park if you pay, and it's like kind of above everything on a cliff.
Okay.
And you hike down to the creek, and then most people it's like a mile and a half, and then you follow it the other way. But alternatively, there's another trail that's like so unknown, and it stays on the cliff, and you can see. So you follow the cliff edge the whole way there, and it reminds me of hiking out west. And there's like beautiful views of all the
we gotta
greenery.
find that the the ledge trail that you're talking about?
So all you do is, so if you were to go there, there's a split. But then if you actually take the split like to the way that I'm taking, like a little down the split, there's like it's like barred off with sticks, and you're like, oh, this isn't right. So most people probably see that, they turn around, but you actually can, you go the other way, and it keeps going.
Oh.
Yeah, my parents.
So
I
when
with
you,
my parents,
with the from the highway when you enter, there's a split. That one goes up and the one goes down. There's a split between.
well, from what I'm talking about,
He's talking about the residential
you
area.
park up in the residential area, and then the trail.
Oh,
the trail
that's
splits.
when. Oh,
Yeah,
from,
the trail
from that
splits,
spot.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
And yeah, this thing is, you'll go at like.
Yeah, Robert. This Sunday, Milky
I went on a
is
Saturday when it was busy, and the main trail was just packed with people. We took that trail, and we passed one guy.
Whoa, that's
it was-
what I like.
Yeah.
I did a lot of trails in Harriman State Park. It's on the edge
In
of
New York.
New
The
Jersey.
Appalachian Trail goes through there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the what is it? Seven Lakes.
This is the cliff edge right here.
Whoa, we gotta
Yeah.
go up there, Robert.
It's beautiful.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go
It's
up the
like you're
cliff.
in Austin, and all you see is just pure greenery in every direction, and you're like, "Is this is the city?" Like,
Yeah, I was telling him earlier
this is
today.
the full view, like
Whoa, yeah, we gotta go there.
this is like when you're here on the trail, you'll know too, and you can see there's actually an area of water. It's another falls that doesn't dry up, and I don't think it dries up. And they have a rope swing
Wow.
down there. But yeah, it's like some of the trees are like changing color now too. It's pretty.
Nice. Maybe next week we'll see some color changes.
Yeah, I
Next
don't.
week.
It's interesting being in Texas. Like I've never lived in the South or like in an
Me
area.
neither.
Like, I don't know how like the seasons
Up
go.
north, the colors are gorgeous. By this time, it's probably done by this time. Everything is like fallen.
November. Where are you from again, Solomon?
I lived in New York City.
Oh, okay, so yeah, November. You know, like November is a shitty month.
Yeah,
It's not pretty. It's
Yeah.
wet. It's cold, but it's not.
Let me
Like,
go check
snowy.
if this is still running. It sucks. Slushy.
That's wise. It's rolling. Solomon just took a shit.
It's very
In the
quick.
He's a
dumpster over
quick-
there.
He's a quick one at that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
little
one
rabbit turds.
shot. Everything out.
Oh, you've been in Austin, man.
8-9 months. I moved here in March. Yeah.
Huh.
How long have you guys been here?
How are you
January,
surviving?
February, March.
January, February, March.
This is just a car full of an infestation. That's all this is right now.
Migration.
No, I've been here 10 years,
You've been in Austin 10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
so I'm not an infester
Very good.
like you guys.
Yeah.
I infested 10 years ago.
That's I respect that. I respect
I
that.
think the infestation is from California.
I think it's from everywhere.
I think. Yeah, you're right.
I think a lot of the like I don't know about do you think the comedy is? Or just in general?
Comedy's
In-
gone insane.
Comedy's gone insane here.
People every day are coming here just for
Did you
comedy.
see the line for the
Yeah,
new?
but do you think that's coming from California mainly or do you
No,
think it's from all over?
there's a lot of people coming
Everywhere.
from California.
Yeah.
Just people, not for comedy. Just.
I think the city, a lot of people are coming from California in general, but in comedy it's pretty mixed.
Comedy is all mixed.
It's from everywhere.
Because I think the tech boom was out, Silicon Valley, and now it's kind of there's a tech boom here. As people want to be
Right.
part of that, they see more opportunity
Right.
in that
But also, people are moving from across the world.
to come to Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
From Scandinavia, from Europe, from England. Yeah. They're all coming here.
It's gonna
It's a
be
good mix of people here.
Yeah, I feel like I came at the right time.
Yep.
I really do. I think I came at a time where a lot of other people came because it was right when Mothership opened. So I
Yeah.
think we were kind of an annoying wave of people. But I genuinely did not come for Mothership. I didn't like. I got here. I thought that club had been open for like a year. I didn't know what was going on, and then I saw that it just opened 2 weeks before I got here,
Wow.
and I was like, what? And I didn't know like Comedy Mothership was Rogan's club at first. Like I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything.
How did you how did you?
You just saw Kill Tony and decided to go for it, or
I didn't even know what Kill Tony was. I never watched Kill Tony before I moved here.
Whoa.
Yeah, I came here for like three big. Like I always wanted to move to a city, Like, I was
Mhm.
working from home, I had the opportunity to do it. My friend was living here, he liked it. I knew the comedy was blooming. And then it's affordable. It's relatively affordable here compared to other cities.
Yeah.
So it's just all lined up, and there's less taxes. So I was like, you know what? So it was for me. It was like I was gonna move to a city for sure and try a city, but I was kind of like I like Denver too. Like I like the vibe of Denver, but Denver is just a little more pricey, and the comedy isn't blooming. As
Were you
much.
doing comedy back home as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only for a year though, before I moved here.
And that was in Boston. I mean, Boston, Massachusetts. Rather.
Yeah, not ever in Boston actually.
Ah.
It was in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, but never in Boston. Funny enough.
Boston's got his own
I
like
never
a
lined
very solid comedy scene.
That's what I heard. It's weird too, though.
Isn't?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
be
it's,
tough as shit.
Yeah, it's tough as shit out there. Same thing with New
there's not
York.
a lot of opportunity. Is what it is.
Same thing with
Right.
New York. What?
Have you been on the mothership yet? No.
Have you guys any of you guys got on?
Yeah,
He's been on twice.
He's been on twice.
Twice? What the fuck, man?
I know, right?
I signed up
It went better the second time.
every week.
That's good.
I was like, I gotta hit the creek. They're like, yes, you do.
Yeah, gotta hit
I was
the
like,
creek.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Creek's my favorite spot.
I try to do Creek 3-4 nights a week. Yeah,
That's
Creek is a
great.
great place to be, to grow.
Yeah,
Because if you really genuinely have funny stuff, I do believe people will laugh.
yeah, and
And-
they do.
And that doesn't mean that people are gonna laugh all the time, but people like you can sense it. Like if you're a Creek, you can sense if your shit's good or not. Like that's what I like about it. And you have
yeah,
you have
yeah,
regular people in there, and that helps gauge it. You always have, like even if it's just 3 regular people in there.
yeah.
It's usually more than that though. It's usually
It's usually
better.
more than that. Some people from the past shows stay.
Yeah, and yeah, Creek is. I've been trying to get on the Sunday mic. I put my name in the bucket the past few weeks, and
Yeah,
every week I don't get on, I get more anxious about it because it's like that mic is like
Killer.
it's an open mic where everyone does good because they do it like a show and it has a reputation and that room fills. So like
right.
they don't want to fuck around and like you can email them and do a submission, but it's hard because
Yeah, because
probably half the names are people.
Zeb was telling me that he's been putting his name in for like 6-7 months and never got pulled.
I got pulled once, man. I didn't show up, and I think that fucked me.
Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't realize it because I was so used to not getting on. I didn't check my email. And
no.
I even emailed them back and I was like, guys, I'm so sorry. Please don't bar me. But I feel like you just got to get a reputation. Are the cops rolling up on us?
No, they park here. This is a free parking lot.
Is it free?
No, for cops.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think every
Well,
parking
every-
lot's free for cops, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
no, every parking lot's free on Mondays in Austin.
Is that true?
Yes.
What?
According
Don't
to,
take his
according to,
word.
well,
but
several bums have said this too. So
Every
I
public
I think we
public parking, not private parking.
public parking, not private. All right, cool.
Right.
Copy that.
Yeah.
Public parking is. I got a $500 ticket.
We want to hear the story. What
Oh,
happened, Rob?
shit.
$500 ticket?
Yeah.
How do you get such a high amount?
I parked see those lines there.
Yeah?
I parked there. I was in a hurry, and then that was a handicap ramp.
So he parked in the blue lines that go diagonal. I mean, not diagonal. The on
Well,
like sideways.
Other people.
That
were
you
parking-
shouldn't be parking there at all.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
real stupid.
It's like, and I put a note thinking that I put a note on the window. Hey, I'll be right back.
They'd be like, oh, at least I'll be right back.
You put the note in there.
They put the ticket right on the note practically. It's like,
Oh my god.
and it's that was a big ouch, but it was my
Yeah.
fault.
Imagine if you didn't write that note and put it on there.
They might not have gave me. A
You might have had it. Yeah, I was gonna say that note probably did the opposite of what you want.
Yeah. It's like if you put a sign like "Don't piss here," everyone's gonna piss there.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
this
just
is where
gave
we
them an
piss?
invitation for a ticket.
This is where we piss.
Yeah.
No, that tells that sign, Robert. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I know
Tells
it
the
does.
cop that this guy knows that he's parking in the wrong spot,
Right.
and he knows he shouldn't be parking here, and then he leaves a note. $500
Yeah.
right up your ass.
The note's just, can I park here?
If I don't pay it, if I don't pay it on time,
Park here.
if I don't pay it before the court date, it's 700 and something. It jumps.
So which one
Have
are
you
you
paid
gonna
it
pay?
yet?
No, not really.
Oh, so
Are
this is
you?
recent.
That's what I was gonna
Recent
say.
thing.
Like, how much are you gonna pay? 700 or?
No, I'm gonna hopefully remember and pay
Dude,
the
you would
fine.
never be able to fight that. They probably have so many pictures. They probably took a picture of your note too, because it shows that you knew. what
Oh
you
yeah,
were
the
doing.
body cam too, right? They have body cams now. Everyone's got body
Well,
cams.
the parking people, I don't
There's a
think.
way-
I don't think the cops give parking tickets. I
There's a
think
way.
it's different
There's a
people.
way you can fight anything. Because I was doing some emergency electric work. I can just say there was an emergency and there was no parking. Could fight it if I wanted to, but I know I fucked up.
But you're gonna
They
have to
make you
spend
prove
a
it, though.
grand on the lawyer to say that for you.
I
in
wouldn't
court.
hire
They're
a
not
lawyer.
gonna believe
Nobody
you.
wins when you hire a
They're
lawyer.
not gonna believe you.
You know
The lawyers
the most hated people in New York City are the parking cops.
Oh, I bet.
Yo, my God, it was so bad. I don't know about right now, but like back then, it was so bad.
Yeah, it's just unreasonable.
Yeah. One time I was going on a date and I forgot the flowers, and I parked right. You're not supposed to park there.
Yeah.
And I park there and I leave the hazards on, and I go inside and I'm like coming back with a bouquet, and this cop's like standing there. I'm like, yo, it's my date. Look at me. He's like, all right, you can go now.
Oh, he let you go?
Yeah, he let me go because I had a bouquet. I was dressed up,
Yeah.
and it was a Mercedes. So he's like, all right.
Yeah. What's crazy to me is when, like the relationship between towing companies and police.
Yeah.
Like they're paying each other off, right? Because there'll be an empty parking lot that you park, right? And it'll be like they'll say like no parking, you'll get towed. But it'll be an empty parking lot, and like there's plenty of space. You're not making a difference at all.
Yeah.
And
But you still get
the
towed.
business you're parking at, like maybe you'll walk over and see your car getting towed and think like, oh, this business called the cops on me. No, it's literally I guarantee you the towing company sees you
Yeah.
and they call like the cops or whatever, and they're like, hey, like
Yeah.
right, like approve this tow, or it's vice versa, or the towing company is just paying off the cops to just have more cars towed.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, there's a good like
I've seen it
relationship
happen.
with the cops and the
I've
towing
seen
companies
it.
because
I've
the
seen
cops every time something break down, they have to call someone. If they
Right.
don't have like some towns have their own towing, like some police have their own towing facilities that come and tow,
Yeah.
but some of them they outsource. They have to outsource.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
No, most of it is. I mean, I've always thought there must be an interesting relationship between towing companies and cops. And it's funny how towing guys are known to be like, kind of like the fuck ups who are like drinking,
Yeah, there
doing
was this-
drugs, right? And then like cops are like the hardos.
There's definitely a relationship.
Oh yeah,
I've
for sure.
seen-
Especially in rural areas.
yeah,
If you're a tow guy, you can probably get a couple DUIs written off. You know.
there was I was working at the gas station, and the gas station was right next to the Giant Stadium, MetLife Stadium now.
Oh yeah.
So so what people would do would like go in the parking lot right beside over there and park while the game was happening.
Mhm.
And there was this one game, and this towing guy, like this guy in his car, he comes in and he's like screaming and he's like going around all over the place. I'm like, what is happening? He comes to me, he's like, oh, there's these people parking. I'm like, hey man, I haven't told anyone to park there. So he's like, I'm like, my car's that, and that's the other guy's car. Don't take that. And he's like, oh, I'm coming back. But there were so many cars
Oh my god.
that were parked illegally that he gave up. He's like, I
Yeah.
can't. I can't.
Dude, it's kind of like the parking lot under the highway here, which is where I park. On the weekends, these guys, like the homeless guys, just trying to make a buck, they just like, they'll be like, you'll go in that parking lot and you're like, oh yeah, there's nowhere I can park. And they'll just be like, no, I got you. And they'll just park you like on the sidewalk and be like, you're good. And the funny thing is you are good. The towing guys don't fuck with that parking lot. Because it's just like,
This full of homeless because.
but what it is they cause these traffic jams that are horrible. I got stuck in one, dude. I got stuck in one, and I was like, as humans, like, we have no leader right now, and we need to figure this out. No one's talking to each other, and I'm just sitting here too. I'm not doing anything. And I was sitting there for like 5 minutes, and some cars are backing up, and I can't really see what's going on in front of me. But you're like, I can't back up. I got a car behind me, and then right in front of me is a car trying to back up into me, like going my way. And I'm starting to back. I'm like, what? But somehow we figured it out. It was amazing. Somehow, like someone did something right, and there was a gap. I had to do like a U turn and go, and I was like, fuck yeah, that parking lot on the weekend is not. If it's past like 9 p.m. it's just a nightmare. But otherwise, it's great.
No,
It's like
city
spots.
past 9 p.m. on a weekend, nightmare. I don't want to be here.
If you want
I
to come
try
here
to-
past 9 p.m. on a weekend, you got to Uber or something, or take
Yeah.
the train, or you can
Even
not drive.
Uber is like a disaster.
Or you can park in a garage. You can park in a garage somewhere if you really.
Yeah, $10,
Yeah, that's probably your best option,
Or
honestly.
$20, isn't it?
20. Yeah.
Just depending. I mean, either that or getting an Uber is probably a similar price.
Oh, hop on one of these death machines, the scooters. Have you been on one?
I
of
live
these?
closer to downtown, where like the bike and a scooter is a very viable option.
Have you been on the scooters?
Yeah, I rode the scooters like 4 miles, like on the side of the highway on mushrooms, and I kept like coming to like crosswalks where I had to stop, and there'd be like homeless people, and I was going to the UT game, and I was every time I was like, I think I'm gonna hit my buddy up and be like, hey man, like I'm not going, I'm gonna go take these homeless people in and serve them. These are my brothers. That's what happens when I do shrooms too. Is I just like, I can't like any meanness. I don't like mean things.
Yeah, that's what
If
they
it's
do.
if it's at me, I can take it, and it doesn't offend me. But like when other people,
This
are
has
mean to
been
other
off
people-
for like a million years.
Oh shit! Is it still
not a-
recording on the main?
No,
camera?
Oh, it's still doing that. Yeah. But
Well,
this is just a backup.
Not a million.
He makes
years.
music out of it.
Oh, I see. So do you guys usually publish from the audio, the recording
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
We're good.
we're square. It's not gonna be weird.
Sometimes it shuts off.
I actually saw a fucking scooter on the highway the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the highway.
Shit!
Like the upper deck. I was like, what the fuck?
Like one of these? What we're talking? One of these?
Yeah,
scooters?
one of these little green piece of shit scooters.
It
Yeah,
can happen.
it was on the fucking in the breakdown lane. Just
That'd be a great way to get a DUI.
it's like, what the fuck?
Will they
just-
give you a DUI?
You're just
if
blackout
on-
drunk. It's a motor vehicle.
Yeah,
Is it under the law?
I think
Yeah.
so. It's.
I think so.
No one's getting those tickets, man. No one's getting DUI.
I know that you're not supposed to ride a bike drunk. I know that's like some sort of like something.
Yeah, bike, I think, but a
How about
scooter, I
a
don't
horse?
know.
You can like ride a
But
horse.
the
drunk.
funny thing is I always ride bikes drunk. That's like the only time I ride a bike is when I'm drunk, because it's when I'm going downtown. And it's like, who's gonna be like, oh yeah, Skip's drunk?
This kid's drunk.
Like be like, oh no, he's just a confident.
Oh.
He's just a confident bike
Have you
rider.
passed out on the street too?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Is that a jab? Is he trying to fuck with you?
I don't know.
He's supposedly on the attack. But I
Have you
missed it.
passed out on the street, Solomon?
Remember that guy who was
Was that
riding
you
the...
that one time?
No, no.
think it was
I don't ride the bike, so the guy who rides the bike passes out.
Oh, that guy.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a lot of guys who
boys.
pass out, man. It's hard to keep track of them.
No, the couple of times the
One of the
ambulance came.
comedians.
The really long hair dude.
Oh, we're talking about
I
the
forget his
okay.
name.
Yeah, damn.
He has a really nice bike.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got the clipped shoes on as well.
Yeah,
God.
he's got a high-end bike.
There's so many fascinating and interesting people in this city, and I wish I could just be a fly on the wall and study every single one of them in the most non-creepy way possible. That probably sounded
Right.
so creepy, but
Study them.
No, a fly.
No, like
that's a good angle.
you
for
could
a fly.
actually study them at the mics too.
I do.
It's funny as hell.
I do.
Like,
Yeah, man.
look at
It's-
it, look at that. Oh shit. And then you
Yeah.
talk to them and you like ask a few questions,
Well, the
and
conundrum
then
of
they
life is like
reveal everything is revealed to you.
the conundrum of life is like you think other people are strange, but then they might think you're strange, and they might think they're normal,
We're all straight.
and you just have this like who is really normal?
What is
Everyone
normal?
just thinks everyone else is the odd one.
normal. What is reality?
So everyone is just you. That's the reason I'm saying this is because that's why I'm fascinated by people.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's because most people, like they don't wake up in the morning and go like, oh yeah, like everything I do is wrong and the way I act is so strange. You know what I mean?
No,
But
they're too blind. They're watching TV and not thinking.
you could be that person.
Not me.
You guys aren't by mine, just like
All right.
Yeah, no.
But-
Careful now.
Everyone has the capacity to be whatever.
No,
That's
but
one
he
thing-
could be
We're all
this.
connected
that's
too.
that's
and
one
the
thing that like liberated me was like you have the capacity to be any character out there. You can choose to be what character you want to play because this, we're playing characters out here.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
If you want to play some mean villain guy,
Yeah.
you can play that
I try to just let myself react to things without,
What time are we supposed to be
you
back?
know,
soon.
8:15 to 10:30.
be back.
Right?
I don't think they've ever called they've never called a name
Before 8:30
or after 10 p.m.
So we need to be back by 8:15 then.
I'm telling
By
you.
10 p.m., I've heard a name after 10 p.m.
Yeah, I have.
You remember they came back last time and they got back Filiberto?
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
were like, "Hey, bring him back." Somebody had to call him to
I
get
might have
him.
to watch that before I go to bed tonight.
It won't be on tonight.
That guy came out of nowhere. I don't know, like
Is that on tonight or will it be on next week?
it'll be on tonight. It's only a 1 week,
Oh, they're caught up now.
which is nice. I feel like that's better. If you,
Why
give
not?
me-
What do you think?
it's only
about-
1 week of anxiety versus 3 weeks of anxiety.
Oh yeah.
So they caught up.
By 3 weeks, you're kind of like, you've told your friends, like your family, you're like, "Oh, I got on," and they're like, "When's the show?"
Dude,
Yeah, right.
And
a
then
month from now.
it's like, and weeks pass, and you're
and you
like,
think about it. I thought about it every day, and you're like, "This is how it happened in my head."
Yeah.
And then like the day comes, and you're like, "Okay, we're finally gonna see how it looked, how it
Right.
actually was."
yeah.
And then you watch it, and then both times I was just kind of like, "Yeah." It's never anything shocking. It's always just like kind of what I expected, kind of like a little different, but like honestly, it wasn't like it was just.
But it's also the beginning. Like we're all just starting our careers in this, so it's it's nothing that.
yeah.
It's gonna be a gem.
If I went on
later
there
on.
and I knew it was good, like all around, I don't think I'd have any anxiety about it. I think I'd actually be very excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew both times that it was questionable, so
Were they
I
on
was like,
twice?
I was on twice. Yeah, I got
Nice.
on like
What episode?
twice in the span of like 6 or 7 weeks.
What episodes? Do you remember the number?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I remember the number of the second one. The first one was 611 with Brian Holtzman and Ian Edwards. Second one was, I don't know,
611. All right.
611. Yeah, that was the better one. We're gonna watch. The set was horrible. I completely bombed, but
Yeah, that's.
but like they didn't hate me. You know what I mean? The second one, Tony was getting frustrated because I was just being I was trashed, dude. I was so drunk.
yeah,
It
no,
was a
that's
bad
not-
idea. It was a bad
that's
idea.
one
It was a
thing
terrible
Bad idea.
Yeah, and even
I
like
was losing it. I was losing it, dude.
even like getting like super high before going up. I had that at the creek the other night. I was like high. There was a like big ass joint.
Yeah.
Like a flaming cigar was passed around.
Yeah, okay.
And I took a few hits, went through her, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
If you're trying
And then
to
I go
remember
up,
this-
and I'm like, and the energy was off, everything was off. I'm like, ooh, I don't feel good about anything that I'm doing.
Yeah, I did a set on mushrooms at Creek one time, and like a very host frustrated, like people being weird, like it was a weird energy night. And then I went up, and I didn't enjoy any of it, but I will say it was a good set. It was well received.
Well-
I didn't mention that I was on mushrooms at all either, because I didn't want to like have a cop out, be like, well, if it's not good, I'm on mushrooms. That's why.
Smart.
So
No, man. I think like being completely sober.
'cause that was the other night when we were hanging out on Wednesday.
I don't know.
You were at Creek, and you gave me a hit of your pen. I had to sprint over to Sunset and come back.
Oh no, it was the night before. The night before I got
okay,
up.
so you've been going to Creek?
Oh yeah, I go there like even if I don't go up, I just still go there. Hang
Okay.
out.
Yeah, the Tuesday mic sometimes just runs so late.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Hooch is doing Hooch
Hooch
is
is doing Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Tuesday's Philip Garcia. And then Thursday is Xavier. I forget his last name. I mean, you know, like it's not,
Xavier, yeah.
it's not always consistent. Sometimes they're not able to do it. They have other people do it.
Yeah.
But and then Monday is Sam Hunter.
All right. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. We got time
Yeah.
still. If you want. I'm
Smoke,
down for whatever.
smoke the rest of that.
We
Yeah,
could.
man.
I would not be opposed
let's
to
go. Let's go.
that.
Hell yeah.
Say less.
Oh,
Hey,
plug.
Plug your shit.
That was clutch. I think we would have we would have definitely forgot. Okay. I'm just pretty much Nick Devlin. The only thing I really have is Instagram. just possibly Nick Devlin.
Possibly Nick
Possibly
Devlin.
Nick Devlin. I need like 89 more followers or some shit to have 1,000 followers.
Hell yeah.
I've had Instagram for 7 years now.
Had
So obviously,
Instagram.
everything's been quick and exploding, but a
1,000
little more.
followers.
Hell
little
yeah,
more.
man.
wouldn't
Hell
hurt.
yeah.
1,000, that's an achievement.
I don't know. I think I might have a few hundred.
Yeah,
Maybe.
when did you make your Instagram though?
Oh, the comedy one, like this March.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've had my Instagram since for
7
6 years.
years.
6 years. 6
6
years.
All right.
6 years.
Hell yeah. Possibly Nick Devlin. Check him out. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've got some good stuff on there.
Hell yeah.